Pisces, welcome to your May 2024 tarot reading. I'm Kate Smithgors. I'm a Reiki master and a tarot intuitive, and these are the collective messages for you. So if you are a Pisces sun, moon, rising, Venus, if you have a Pisces partner or you're interested in a Pisces, then listen up because these messages may resonate for you. So right now we have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So Pisces, the top of this card says nostalgia, memories, familiarity, healing, comfort, sentimentality, and pleasure. Some of you are reuniting with a child in the month of May, or you're like planning to travel to reunite with them if they're old enough to be living on their own. Some of you could be planning on giving a special gift to a child, and I feel like they may be an earth sign, but if they're not, it's fine. Take what resonates, leave the rest. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, however, says selfish, unkempt, jealous, insecure, greedy, materialistic, gold digger, intolerant, self-absorbed, and envious. What I will say with this combination is, how are you viewing your material possessions, and how are you viewing your relationship with money? Are you using your money as a way to earn love from somebody? So that is something to be aware of. And is there maybe a relationship that has been hurting because of maybe some issues with jealousy or insecurity or being more materialistic? Maybe you've been overworking yourself or spending a lot of time at work. Maybe you've been doing that to save up to give somebody a big gift, because Pisces, you are very giving and you definitely care about the opinions of other people. But I want to make sure that you are living in a way that feels genuine, right? Because I feel like some of you get so insecure that you put on a mask in some ways. And the Ten of Swords in reverse says survival, improvement, healing, lessons learned, despair, and relapse. So just be aware in the month of May, if you are recovering from an addiction, there's a potential for relapse. Watch who you are surrounding yourselves with. You could be dealing with a lot of intense emotions at this time, or maybe you recently were with the eclipse or the Scorpio new moon. We've been dealing with a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of healing that's happening at this time. A lot of lessons have been learned. Make sure that you're implementing those lessons. I feel like some of you are healing a relationship. And so some of you could be healing a relationship with a mother figure. Maybe they kind of embodied that selfish, greedy, maybe your mother figure or whoever this Queen of Pentacles character might be in your life. Maybe they had a strong connection with material possessions, and maybe you felt a bit neglected, or maybe they used gifts. Maybe gifts was their love language, but yours was quality time or something like that. So even though they were giving you their love language, you weren't receiving yours. And so in a way that made you feel unloved. So I feel like there's some healing that's happening. We also have the Eight of Cups. This is a journey. This is wanting to move on. And it says abandonment, walking away, letting go, searching for truth, leaving something behind. I feel like there's emotional healing that's happening, and you're choosing to let something from the past be in the past. And so this could be some type of regret that you have, or something that you feel that you didn't quite do correctly. Maybe you're letting that go, or maybe there was somebody in your life who maybe didn't do right by you, but you're choosing to either walk away from that relationship, or you're choosing to leave those emotions in the past. If you're choosing to walk away from that relationship, know that that is the right choice for you, that is for your best and highest good at this time, and it's something that you need to do for you and your own mental health, right? You're searching for the truth. You're by leaving something behind, you're finding the truth in a situation. And I feel like some of you felt very abandoned, either in your childhood or maybe by a partner or something like that. There's a sense of abandonment that you were feeling. And then you also have the Three of Swords. This is heartbreak, separation, sadness, grief, sorrow, upset, loss, trauma, and tears. On the other hand, I do feel like the Three of Swords is a card of healing and forgiveness. In this particular deck, the reversal says healing and forgiveness, but even the upright Three of Swords, I feel like there is a need for forgiveness, whether that's well, it's always for yourself, right? You need forgiveness for yourself. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to protect myself as a child. I'm sorry that I let this person remain in my life longer than they deserved. I'm sorry that maybe I chose my addiction over my children, whatever it might be, however it might resonate for you, okay? But there's some type of grief that is happening. However, the healing that's happening, the lessons that you have learned, this journey that you've been on, and all of these things that you have experienced, I feel like is leading to some type of new opportunity, okay? And so, it says new opportunities, resources, abundance, prosperity, security, stability, and manifestation. What is it that you are hoping for, wishing for? And when I'm posting this video, it is the day after the new moon. So we're still in this energy. Set your intentions. What do you want to be bringing in? It is the Taurus new moon is a great new moon for bringing in material possessions and abundance, but also love, right? So I feel like this healing experience, I feel like some of you are healing your relationship with money. And in doing that, you are opening up the door for new potential, new manifestations, maybe some type of new investment. Some of you could be getting pregnant or having grandchildren. I feel like there is some type of healing around children. So either it's healing with a child or introduction of a new child, a new grandchild, or your inner child is healing. Some oracle cards that I have for you are number 33. This one is titled Grief and Banshee. So this is from the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracle, and it's number 33. And this one's number 40. And it's Gratification Sphinx. So when I think of the number 40, I think of stability, right? You're bringing in stability into your life through maybe the processing of these difficult emotions that have been brought up recently. But the number 33 card, Grief Banshee, says, grief is love that has nowhere to go. That is one of my favorite quotes of all time. Grief is love that has nowhere to go. It is important you take the time to properly grieve a loss, no matter what form that may take. Sorrow and grief are natural parts of life and can renew you. You should understand that you will die, and you should prepare yourself. Find the joy in life. The duality here is grief versus joy, feeling versus unfeeling. So are there things that you want to say before you die, right? Think about what relationships you would like to see healed before you get to that point. Because when you pass, some people say that you have a life review. What areas do you feel regret? What relationships feel unhealed? And so maybe it's time to analyze that a little bit. And then I love how it says it's important to take time to properly grieve a loss, no matter what form it takes. Maybe your grief is happening out of things not happening the way you had anticipated. It's okay to grieve the loss of a relationship you thought you were going to have, but never manifested, okay? And then the gratification card says, mark your successes, use your intellect, be wise, and as such, know that you can't know it all. Be curious. You don't always need to expect to receive something immediately. Take your time to do things well. Delayed gratification can build character and achieve big goals. Guard what is integral to you. Everything that annoys or irritates you about someone tells us a lot about yourself. So take a look at maybe what your triggers are and what that is actually saying about you and your energy at this time. The duality here is now versus later, knowing versus ignorance. So really be analyzing something in the month of May. Probably a relationship.